What is up everyone, and welcome to a video that I only seem to make once in a blue moon. At the time of recording this, only just yesterday, was my 17th birthday, so I am now officially 17 years old, and for my 17th birthday, my parents got me exactly what I asked for, and that is the 8-movie Harry Potter box set. A lot of you guys may know that I'm in a Harry Potter marathon, and I am currently reviewing all 8 of the Harry Potter films, so this is impeccable timing. Over the last few months, I've really come to realize how much I love Harry Potter. And as a Harry Potter fan, I now officially own all 7 of the Harry Potter books, which I'm still reading through, and I'm absolutely loving them. So now I can say I own all the books and all the movies, which is exactly what I feel like I need as a Harry Potter fan. So this video is mainly going to consist of me opening this box and me giving my thoughts on the package and what comes in the package, and my opinions on the presentation of the box set itself, along with how I feel like the cover artwork of the DVDs and everything, because as you can see, I clearly got the DVD instead of the Blu-ray. So this video is not going to be very reflective of how I feel about the movies themselves. Let's just say I'm a huge fan of the franchise, I'm really loving the books, and I love the movies, and if you want my in-depth opinion on each of the actual Harry Potter movies themselves, then feel free to check out my reviews for the actual Harry Potter movies, which I am currently working through. But enough yabbering for me, let's take a look at this box set, which I am so excited for. On the front, you can see every single major Harry Potter character, from Harry, Hermione, Ron, Lupin, Dolores Umbridge, Luna Lovegood, Albus Dumbledore, Professor Snape, Sirius Black, Draco Malfoy, Hagrid, Professor McGonagall, and that's pretty much everyone on the front. On the bottom, it says that the box set is rated M for fantasy themes and violence, which I do agree with. It says that it's a 16 discs, so there are 16 discs, so every single movie is a 2-disc edition, which I love. It also says it includes 2 Hogwarts maps and a set of 8 magical creature cards, which I do not see myself using, and I'll probably end up misplacing within the first couple of days of having them. And on the top, it just says that it's the DVD and it's the digital ultraviolet codes, which I will probably use. On both sides, it's got the Roadshow and Warner Bros. Logo with an image of Hedwig, Dobby, the Harry Potter logo in the center, along with a couple more logos about the format, the discs, and some people distributing it, and saying that it's rated M. And the images selected are the same on either side. On the back, we have quite a bit more information on what this box set contains. It says here, this 16-disc collection includes the 2 collectible maps and the creature cards that I talked about, 8 discs of extra content of creating the world of Harry Potter. So there's essentially a bunch of documentaries on the making of the film, which is one of the main forces of me driving to buy these movies. So we've got a preview of what the cards and the maps are going to look like. I'll go more into depth of those when we actually get into the box itself. And the set of what I think are going to be the artwork of the DVD covers of each of these movies. So I think these are going to be individual DVDs, and this is what the artwork for each one is going to look like. I have seen these pieces of artwork before, and honestly, this is the artwork of the DVDs I was hoping for. So looks like we're on the right track. And at the bottom, we just have the rating, the barcode, and all this legal stuff about the digital code, how to use it, where it's been distributed from, and all that boring stuff. On the top, it's just simply a plain wall with the Harry Potter 8-film collection set. And on the bottom, it's just simply a plain wall with nothing on it. And overall, that's the entire Harry Potter box set. It looks very, very nice. I'm very happy with how it's presented, and I am absolutely dying to open this baby up. Now, I would use magic to get it out of the shrink wrap, however, this muggle doesn't have a magic wand, so unfortunately, I'm just going to have to use a boring pair of standard scissors. Not entirely too sure how I'm going to do this, but let's see how we go. Alright, so this is the Harry Potter box set out of its shrink wrap, and right off the bat, out of the shrink wrap, I have to say this box set looks very, very nice. At first I thought this was just a boring typical box where you just open up the lid and you just pull out the DVDs and everything, but I've come to realize that this is actually a slip cover of some sort. So this entire outer part of the box kind of acts like a slip cover. So you slide it off to reveal the actual box. And that is a really, really cool touch. That's really just the icing on the cake. I really love how they did that. Much better than just a generic box. Now, feeling this side of the box, I can definitely feel that the spines of the DVDs are right here. So I'm going to look at this side last. The front isn't that much different, it's just without all the logos and everything, and I really love the front of this box. It looks very nice. The side is more or less the same stuff. Same applies for the bottom, and the same applies for the very top, just simply the wall with the Harry Potter logo. The back here is where we get to stuff that's a little bit more different. Here we have a bunch of other images of different characters from the films like Professor Lockhart, and here we've got a list of each of the Harry Potter films from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone all the way up to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And each one seems to have a short 1 or 2 sentence long description of each film. I'm not going to spend any time reading these. I might read these in my own spare time. You know what? I changed my mind. I am going to read these. So it says here, experience the magical adventure. Year 1, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The magical adventure begins when Harry Potter is invited to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Year 2, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Cars fly, trees attack, and a mysterious house elf warns Harry of a great danger as he returns for his second year. Year 3, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry must confront the soul-sucking Dementors, outsmart a werewolf, and learn the truth about the escaped prisoner of Azkaban, Sirius Black. Year 4, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry must overcome a deadly dragon, fierce water demons, and an enchanted maze, only to find himself in the cruel grasp of he who must not be named. Year 5, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. When few believe that Lord Voldemort has returned, Harry must secretly train his friends for the wizarding war ahead. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. As Lord Voldemort tightens his grip on both Muggle and wizarding worlds, Harry and Dumbledore work to find the key to unlock Voldemort's defenses. Year 7, Part 1. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Harry, Ron and Hermione set out to track down and destroy the secret to Voldemort's power, the Horcruxes. The three must rely on one another more than ever, but dark forces threaten to tear them apart. And finally, Year 7 Part 2. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. In the epic finale, the battle between good and evil forces of the wizarding world escalates into an all-out war. The stakes have never been higher, and no one is safe. But it is Harry who may be called upon to make the ultimate sacrifice as he draws closer to the dramatic showdown with Lord Voldemort. It all ends here. And honestly, I really like the description of each of these films. They're very short and to the point, and I feel like they all do a really great job of accurately summarizing each of these 2-hour-long movies in just 1 or 2 short sentences. And now, after looking at the back, let's look at the spines. And holy crap, the spines for these movies look absolutely beautiful. I am not disappointed. Just as I suspected, each film are 2 discs. I just can't get over how beautiful I think these look. And I'm going to get into each individual case in a second. But for starters, I want to have a little look at this. And I'm pretty sure this is just going to be the maps and the cards and everything that was on the box. So I'm going to take a quick look at this first. And I'm going to take you to the side for a second. Right off the bat, I just really like this box. It's just very nicely done. It's got a really nice looking of the logo of the box set, and I love the detail of the blue checkerboard pattern and background with a bunch of really iconic images of stuff that happens in the film. Like you can see the Philosopher's Stone here, the Sorting Hat, Platform 9 3/4, the Time Turner, the Whomping Willow, the Night Bus, the Basilisk I think it is, just to name a few. And on the back, you've got the exact same thing, and of course, somewhere in these images, you had to have an image of the Deathly Hallows. I don't think you could have done this checkerboard-like pattern and not include the Deathly Hallows somewhere. Just some little trademark stuff here at the bottom, and let's open this little thing up. I feel like I'm receiving a letter to Hogwarts. Honestly, that's how opening this thing feels like. I feel like I just received a letter to Hogwarts. This looks interesting. So these are the cards the box set was talking about. And I don't really care for collecting cards. They are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. I thought these were just going to be standard palm cards or something, but no, they're actually quite big. It's got a mountain troll from Philosopher's Stone, the Cornish pixie that was in Chamber of Secrets. Okay, I think what they did is maybe they took one creature from each of the Harry Potter movies, so the next one might be a Dementor or something. Or the Hippogriff, that will work too. I was honestly hoping for a Dementor, but that's just me. the Merpeople from Goblet of Fire, the Thestral from Order of the Phoenix, we have the Phoenix, Goblins, the Ukrainian Ironbelly, I am really hoping I'm pronouncing that right, and that's pretty much everything. So they took a creature from pretty much every single Harry Potter movie, which is pretty cool. I don't really know what I'm going to do with these, I probably won't have these on display, but these are a nice touch. Now for the part that really interests me, the maps. Now with the Harry Potter books I have, they actually have a map of Hogwarts in every single book, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what these maps are going to look like. And this overall looks like a really big map, so I'm probably going to find a different angle so you can see the whole thing. Oh my goodness, I was not wrong. This map is absolutely massive. I am really quite pleasantly surprised with how big they made this map. I was honestly quite skeptical about the whole map thing. I didn't really think it's needed, but I am really pleasantly surprised with how much effort has been put into this map. It looks fantastic. I mean, not only does it really give you a great view of Hogwarts itself, but on the border you can see other things like the Hogwarts logo, or other little places that you visit during the course of the film. On the bottom you have the Harry Potter logo with each of the different houses like Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff, the one I'm in. And this is really hard to give you guys a good look, but I'll try and see if I can find an image on Google Images so you can have a better look for yourselves. But I'm very happy with how the map came out. This is a really huge pleasant surprise. And I actually like the map in this one, which is a lot more thoroughly detailed than the one in the books, which is very simplistic. So yeah, I actually like the map here a lot better. But before we get back down to the desk, I noticed that the box set said it had 2 maps, so I'm going to quickly look at the other one. So I've got the other one. I haven't looked at this previously yet, and it looks like it's got different images of the movie itself, different landscapes. I honestly have no idea what this is, so the only way I'm going to find out is by opening this thing up. This thing seems to be just as big as the actual map. It's a floor plan for the actual building of Hogwarts, so you can actually see the proper layout of the entire building. That is really cool. I kind of really wanted to see something like this for a long time. And to help you understand what each place is, they give you a good image of that specific location everywhere. I am really thoroughly impressed with this. I'm definitely going to take a closer look at this in my own time. And now I'm going to fold this back up because these are absolutely huge. Don't really entirely care for the cards. I do like how much care and effort has been put into them. They look pretty nice, but the maps just wow. And wow, it just feels so great to be off my knees. But I'm going to have to get back down onto the desk because we're going to now look at the movies themselves. I mean, that's why I got this box set in the first place, for the movies. Alright, now we're back at the desk, and before I get into the movies themselves, I want to quickly bring back up the cards. And the reason why is because I was really just focusing on this side of the cards. However, one thing that I actually forgot to look at was the back of the cards, which I am very impressed by, and I actually kind of like the back of the cards more than the front. So for those who are curious, I'm going to show you what the back of the cards look like. And there you have it. So those are the cards. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, at least I have. The movies themselves. And as I already stated, these look absolutely gorgeous. I love the spines for these covers. They're going to look incredible on display, and the thing that I really like about these is for starters, each of these individual covers have their own unique colour, so these will look really nice on display. I also love it when you have a box set of movies and all of the covers match. I love it when franchises do that. So at the top you can see the Roadshow Entertainment logo along with the Warner Bros. You can also see the numbers of year 1, year 2, year 3, etc. So newcomers will know which movie is which. And then you've got the titles for the actual films. Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and the Deathly Hallows, both Part 1 and 2. At the bottom, you can see the J.K. Rowling Wizarding World logo, which I think is pretty nice. They all state that they are clearly 2-disc editions, so this does have 16 discs like the box said. And then you've got the ratings for the films. You can see that the first 3 are rated PG, and then the rest of them are rated M. So yeah, I love the spines for these films, and I think the fact that they're different colours and they all match really just makes them a lot more pleasant to look at. But now let's get into more in depth and let's look at the individual cases themselves. starting with the first one, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And right off the bat, I am very thoroughly pleased with the style of the cover. This is what I was hoping to get, and I am not disappointed. I really love the way it's formatted and styled with the overall border, with the golden color in the background, and you can see the main logo of the film in the center. At the top, you've got a gorgeous images of most of the main characters from the film, including Hedwig, Harry, Ron, Hermione, Professor McGonagall, and of course Hagrid. And if you look closely, you can see Hogwarts in the background, and at the bottom you can see Harry, Ron, and Hermione looking at Fluffy. At the bottom it says Year 1, saying rated PG for supernatural themes. So yeah, beautiful cover. I love it. On the back, you can see some clear covers of images from the film, like when Harry receives a bunch of his letters, or the Quidditch match, or the sorting hat. At the top here, it really just says that the only thing that's on the first disc is really just the movie itself, and on disc 2 is the documentary talking about the making of the overall world. And then you've got your credits, or the digital code stuff. You've got the aspect ratio, length of the film, and overall, it's just a very, very nice DVD case. And if we open the case, we got the digital ultraviolet stuff, so we can digitally download the film. And then you've got the 2 discs. You've got the first disc that's really just the main movie, and then you've got the second disc that has the documentary on it, which I'm very looking forward to seeing. This is the Chamber of Secrets, and continuing the tradition, this one again looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm probably going to say that applies for every single case because I really love the overall style for these covers. The thing I love about this box set is the fact that every single cover matches, which I really do think adds to the value of the box set. I love how every single cover matches in theme with its style and everything like that. It's got all the same stuff with the border, with the red background. You can see it says Year 2 down here. We've got the scene with the pixies, and then we've got a bunch of the main characters once again. And on the back, you've got more images of the actual movie, like the Chamber of Secrets has been opened scene, or the scene where Harry, Ron are trying to get back to Hogwarts and all that fancy stuff. You've got the next part of the documentary, approximate running time 154 minutes long. And overall, it's just a beautiful case. And just like Philosopher's Stone, it matches the same kind of style in terms of the look of the disc and the bonus disc. And here we have The Prisoner of Azkaban, and this is my favourite of the Harry Potter films, which you'll know if you saw my review for it. And again, I love the artwork on this front cover. I love this top bit where you can see Lupin, Sirius Black, and Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And if you look in the background, you can see stuff like the Whomping Willow and the Dementor in the background. On the bottom it says Year 3, Dark Themes, Fantasy Violence, and Infrequent Coarse Language. And on the back, the same stuff applies with the images of the film, the running time, the aspect ratio, credits, and of course, the third part of the documentary. Open it up, and it's got the same discs in it. We got the movie itself, and of course, the documentary. Next, we have the Goblet of Fire, and again, I think this looks fantastic. Here's a good look at the top part, and the bottom part. And here's a good look at the back. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Here's a good close-up of the cover. And a good view of the back. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which again looks amazing. And a good view of the back. I know I stopped showing the discs, but you pretty much know what the discs look like. It's the same stuff for every single disc, only different title. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And then finally, the final one, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, my personal second favourite in the series. Here's a good close-up of this one. So these are my Harry Potter DVDs. Again, as I said earlier, I am working on a review series for these films, and so if you want my more in-depth opinion on each of these movies, then feel free to check out my reviews for each of these movies, which can be found on my channel, and I'll also leave the links down below. So I absolutely love the Harry Potter box set, and I love the covers, I love how they all match, and I think the design of the artwork for the DVDs I gotten, I think are some of my favourite versions of Harry Potter DVD covers, so I am very happy with the covers that I've gotten. I think they look fantastic. So yeah, that's my unboxing of the 8-film complete collection of Harry Potter, the box set. Now obviously, I love the movies themselves. I mean, that's why I got the Harry Potter box set, because I love the Harry Potter movies. But in addition to a bunch of really great movies, this box set, in my opinion, is really just the icing on the cake. This easily could have been a stupid thrown together box set that just had a little simple box with the 8 movies in them, and that would be it. But I absolutely love the presentation of the box set. The artwork looks pretty nice. I love how this acts like a slipcover thing. The artwork on the actual covers themselves look absolutely gorgeous. The spines look gorgeous. I am very looking forward to seeing this documentary stuff they have on the bonus discs of these movies. I'm really looking forward to checking that out eventually. And while I didn't really care for the cards that came with the box set, I am very pleasantly surprised with how much I ended up really liking the maps. I'll definitely have to take a closer look at each of those maps in my own time. And overall, I am not disappointed with this box set. I am really glad I have it, and now after receiving this box set, I now feel like going on a massive Harry Potter marathon. And I'm really glad to have this in my collection, as soon as I figure out how the hell I want to display it. So that's my unboxing of the Harry Potter complete box set, and I definitely think it's a must-own for any Harry Potter fan that doesn't already own the movies. So if you're a Harry Potter fan and you're considering on getting this box set, I definitely recommend it. I am thoroughly pleased with the presentation of this box set. Well, thank you all for watching, stay tuned till my next video, but until then, yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers!